Hello, beautiful people. I'd like to talk to you about Spoonflower. I opened up a shop on Spoonflower a few months ago and I've been really happy with Spoonflower. So, Spoonflower is a print on demand company and they print on fabric. Now, I had used Spoonflower a couple of years ago and was really happy with the product that they created. But I decided not to use them again because I found that they were quite expensive. But when I looked into them again just recently, they had introduced a new component to their program, which is home decor products, which I felt was just wonderful. So basically, you can pick a design from a designer and then it'll be mocked up into various forms of home decor, which could be curtains, blankets, doona covers, sheets, which I thought was really great. So I thought, let me just give it a go. And it's been such a thrill to actually see my designs and see how they do actually look when they're on home decor products. As well as home decor products, you can actually buy fabrics directly from Spoonflower with the design that you like. So that's what I wanted to talk about because it is quite pricey buying the fabrics. They're sold by the yard, and usually like the cheapest one that you can get is usually about €20 a meter. So you really want to know what you're buying without making too many mistakes. So what I recommend is whatever type of fabric you do choose to buy, always buy 2 meters. Because 2 meters you can make at least a garment. 1 meter you're looking at things like scarves or t-shirts or a panel for a dress or a skirt. And if you're a quilter, you can buy the quarts there in quarters, so that's great. But just so you don't make a mistake when you do buy the fabric, which is actually quite easy to do. Because if you don't have a lot of experience with different types of fabric, sometimes you think the design is going to be smaller on the piece of fabric, but then when you actually get it, you realize that the design is much bigger. So, where you may have wanted to use it for a certain type of garment, like a top or a dress, but it's not appropriate. So, with the samples, you can, when you go to my shop and if you see a design that you really like and you're not quite sure what it's going to look like in a garment, you're more than welcome to get in touch with me. We can have a WhatsApp conversation or Zoom or Facebook Messenger, and I'll actually show you the samples just to help you making the right decision. So things to consider is that Spoonflower, the fabric that they print on is white, and so they use organic fabrics and they also use polyester fabrics. The polyester fabrics tend to be a lot more vibrant in color than the organic fabrics, but that kind of makes sense because with the organic fabrics, the absorption is a little bit different. The way the dyes are actually absorbed through the fabric. So that's one thing to take into consideration. With all of the home decor products, I've noticed that they use 100% organic cotton, but it has a sateen finish, and that means that there's a sheen to it. So with those products, it's not so much a concern, but it's just when you're actually buying the yards of fabric, those are things to consider. So that's what I wanted to tell you, and please have a look at my shop, and if there's something that you like. One thing that we can do, and what I have noticed, is some of my designs work really well for upholstery, and I've kept them I've kept the design larger. But if you did want a similar design in a fabric that you were going to use to make a dress, I can actually resize it so it's smaller and you get a lot of the smaller sizes repeating. So, and I'm able to do that per order. So, please contact me if you'd like to. Thank you so much.